game. What's up, James? BLT in Japan. Mystical Bandit, Jessica, how you doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. We'll let some people come in the door. Hope you guys are having a good morning. I woke up sore as shit today. I will be going live on the news channel for y'all in a little bit. Let me wake up. Snackhager reporting for duty. There we go. What's up, Sarah? How you doing, beautiful? What's up, Tracy? How you doing, beautiful? I hope you guys are all doing well. Guys, obviously, we had the 911 call. And that's obviously we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about theories on the case if you guys want to. I figured I haven't done a stream over here in like 6 months. Crazy ass weather. Yeah, we got a major storm coming in the mountains. So it won't be till tonight though. So I should be all right in terms of that. Try to get a couple streams on a couple different channels in before that. You know, I woke up today feeling like I was 135 years old. Swear to God, everything was creaking, everything was sore. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Guys, I assume everybody's heard the 911 call. We'll go over it again. But tornadoes and wildfires all over. Yeah. I'm hearing that. You know what? All I got outside is a breeze right now. Like I haven't got shit at all. Should I know that feeling? Yeah. What's up, ELT? How you doing? But anyway, so I wanted to give you guys a chance to tell me your theories because look, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the 911 call completely lets the chicks off the hook. They sounded legit. And we'll go over it and we'll talk about it as more people come in. But I honestly, they sounded legitimately fucked up. And most importantly, the dudes on the call sounded fucked up, hyperventilating when they were breathing. Dude was obviously trying to protect one of the girls. Get out, get out, get out. There's things that I heard that made the call seem extremely genuine. And it's weird to me that I see so many people still out here like the call was fake, it's AI. And I'm like, well, why would you say that? Like, why do you think everything is fake? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a conspiracy theorist. You know what I mean? There's things that I question, of course. I know about false flags. I know about the Gulf of Tonkin. I know about all this shit. But I don't feel like 4 murdered college kids is something big enough to be some grand conspiracy. What's up, Denny? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. You know what I mean? Like, what would be the grand conspiracy that everybody seems to think exists? Now, don't get me wrong. I think they probably got the wrong guy, and still to this day, I would not send Brian Kohlberger to his death penalty. I think it's all circumstantial evidence. I'm not 100% sure at all they got the right guy. I lean towards they got the wrong guy. But most importantly, whether they got the right and or wrong guy, I feel like there's not enough evidence, because you got to realize, man, this isn't just a guilty or not guilty. This is a death penalty. I believe the call is absolutely real. Yeah, what's up, AR? How you doing, brother? Yeah, and that's the thing is that, you know, when a lot of us began to put the call out, and you can look at it all through our comment section. Harsh went through it. I'm sure AR probably went through it. I went through it. And the people are like, see, this, you can tell it's staged. No, man. I heard fear in these people's heads. You know what I mean? I heard fear. That's what I saw. What's going on, 12 gauge? How you doing? I felt like I heard fear. And everybody's like, why is it so chaotic? Well, that's because there's motherfuckers that's dead now. You know what I mean? I think that the guys in the call noticed something was more than passed out. You can hear in the way the guy's inflection of the voice. You could hear it in them. And then I honestly think we're dealing with a situation where these chicks got fucked up the night before, got drunk, got high, got whatever. The scary event happened. I still don't understand completely why they waited 8 hours, but I have to use my common sense to say, all right, maybe they just freaked out and ended up going to sleep, passing out drunk, waking up the next day. They didn't know if it was legit or not, whatever the fuck. And then clearly saw Xana, what they considered passed out. Called all their friends. Now, that's still questionable. Why would you call all your friends first? You know what I mean? Like, it just seems weird to me, but I also have never been in that situation. I've never woke up to people in my house dead before like that. You know what I mean? So I look at it and I say to myself, what would I do? I don't know. He told him to get out. That's when he seen the blood. Yeah. And everybody keeps saying they didn't mention blood. I kind of feel like that's the moment I don't know who that he is. Because I don't know who each individual in the phone call was. I mean, people make their guesses or whatever. But whoever he was that said, get out, get out, get out. In my opinion, that was the moment that he saw the blood. In my opinion. You know what I mean? That's what I think. And I know some people are like, no, I want people to think about this. And this is what I wanted to ask a lot of people. Is if you're starting to think that every case is fake and every case is, a setup, every case, if you think Delphi and Idaho 4 and everything was a setup, then you may have to look inside yourself and say, why do I think everything's a setup? You know what I mean? There has to be a moment where you have to be like, okay, this is genuine. This is authentic. Dope Soul, what's going on, beautiful? So I think they had reached out to Hunter J earlier when it happened. And when he woke up, that's when he texted back, bro, to Dylan. Then he and Emily came out. Yeah, I think that's definitely possible. And so I want to say this. Just because I think the call is authentic does not mean under any circumstances that I don't believe there's still some conspiratorial shit or some lack of law enforcement going on here. Tracy said, it seems as though they knew that was going on because of the texting each other saying they were scared and seeing someone while it was happening. Yeah, no, I think they should have called 911 then. And that's what makes it so fucked up. I mean, we can seriously look at them and say, okay, this is fucked up. They should have called 911 when they were texting each other, when they had saw the man in the mask. For some reason, they didn't do it. For some reason, she ran down to that room and they went to sleep. The only thing I can say about that is we don't know how fucked up they were. You know what I mean? We don't know how fucked up they were. So, good morning, Salty Grace. AR says, I don't believe the call will answer people's questions regarding the crime. It's not supposed to. There's a group of kids finding the horror they were not prepared for. I agree with that completely. If a body bleeds all out into a mattress and heavy bed covers it, it might not be so obvious. And that's true, too. And that's the thing is that people got to understand, man, with this gag order, someone in my comments earlier was like, I feel like there's so much shit we don't know. Well, of course, there's been a gag order. 100%. There's shit we don't know. I don't think that it's evidence against Koberger that we don't know. I believe that majority of the evidence was in the PCA. There may be little things. I mean, they may shock the world and fuck around and have the murder weapon and we just don't know it. They may have found the murder weapon after the arrest, after the PCA. Because you got to realize that's pretty much when shit shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? The room was probably dark. Yeah. I don't understand why they didn't call the cops then. Well, they may have not known. But Also, yeah, I mean, obviously, if I saw a stranger in my house, and so many of you, you would call the house. You would call the cops, but we're not a party house either. Well, like, I know exactly who's supposed to be in my house. When you were in a house with 4 different people, or 6 different people, or whatever the fuck it is, you don't know whose company they got. You know what I mean? You don't know who the fuck they invited over on a Saturday night. Tracy says, but I do believe the call was real. I just want to know why they didn't call them when they were obviously scared at the time. They said they were. Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a huge mistake. And I believe that these 2 will be eaten alive by Ann Taylor on the stand. I believe that their testimony will pretty much be it won't matter. Because the minute Dylan says what she saw, people are going to be like, but Ann Taylor's going to bring up the fact that she was fucked up and drunk. And right at that moment is when she's going to, I don't think they're going to be good witnesses on the stand at all. I don't think there's going to be a single effective thing that they'll say on the stand. Dope Soul says, I'd like to know how many people in the chat here lived in a shared home during their college days. It's a whole different world. I did not. And that's the thing is, I did not. So I don't, but I've been in party houses before. And I know, but I'm also so OCD, man. I could never have a party house. You got to realize I'm an OCD dude. Everything in my house is in an exact spot. Like, I couldn't handle just strangers and walk. Like, I'm not even the type that would allow my friend to sleep on my couch type shit. You know what I mean? Because it would fuck up the vibe of my shit. So no, I couldn't even do it. I don't even let my girl bring her fucking family over on holidays. It's my castle, you know what I mean? The Lord Helmet says, hold on, Denny says that was a party house. Anybody could have been there? Yeah. The Lord Helmet said the call was real, but if they didn't know anything, why were they so freaked out at the beginning of the call? Then before you hear get out, you hear whisper, poor Kaylee. Did we hear whisper, poor Kaylee? Is that what we heard? That's a good, you know what? We'll listen to it again, because I didn't hear that. Maybe that one jumped past me. You know what? I'm going to listen to it again, because I want to see if that's what they said. Because if that's what they said, that's even crazier, right? That means at that moment they'd known that the other 2 were murdered too. Cherokee says neither of those girls had ever went to the top of the stairs and peeked over the banister to look down the hallway. Agreed. Into Xana's room, that would be half the length of a light of the stairs. Neither. I don't know if they did or not. I don't know. It's wild when you become accustomed to the foot traffic and that loud sounds. Yeah, and you know what? If you remember right, the last owners or the last people that were there said that the last people that were there, they said that the walls were paper thin, so you could hear anything. That's why I don't. What's up, Roger? Is what I don't understand how a lot of this. I don't understand how 4 people can be murdered and people not hear it. That is the thing that fucks with me. I mean, if you're hearing somebody say something as something like, I'm here to help you, then I'm pretty sure at some point, at least one of these 4 people was screaming their ass off. I find it hard to believe that the killer was so precise, he just jugulared every single motherfucker he killed to where they couldn't be heard. You know what I mean? Tracy says, I didn't dope so, but if I saw a masked person in my house at 4 a.m., I'd most likely, 100% I would. 100% I would. Get a hotel, how about it, JB? Because you aren't staying here. Exactly. No, exactly. I'm curious as to why people think that Xana was in the room. I think she was in the threshold or right outside of it. And see, that's the question, because previously in this case, we had heard something about Xana or Ethan being in the doorway. I am now to the point where everything that we've heard from YouTubers or from just heard, I'm not believing anymore. I am to the point now where I'm believing the PC. I'm not necessarily believing 100% the PCA, but unless I've seen court documents on it, I'm not believing shit. There's so many different things that have been rumored over these last 2-3 years. Like, It's wild shit. I'm not like I'm tired of, and and I don't know if you guys have been able to see it. If you followed me with this from the beginning, you know that as this time has passed, I've gotten less and less tolerant of like just made up bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I make jokes about the snack cakers. I do all that, but at the end of the day, the way that these people in this community make up stories and try to pass it on as if it's real is a different level. They don't do this in any other community. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen people just make up their entire own narrative ever. I've never seen anybody do this in any other community, not the gaming community, wrestling community, news, politics community. I've never seen it. Salty said, I'm curious. Okay, oh, that's right. That's the one I read. Why else would they say she passed out before ever going upstairs to check? That's a good point. The whole situation gives me anxiety, and I wasn't even there. What's up, Spence? Gunner, maybe you think the sudden hysterics 8 hours later was just a normal symptom of... I don't believe there was any frozen shock phase. I believe the text messages proved there was no frozen shock phase. Does that make sense? I believe that when you're looking at the text messages of them talking back and forth, they were very cognizant of that something was going on. I believe the frozen shock phase is complete trash. I think that will be called out in court. Because if they were able to have all these conversations via text and be that worried, hurry, run down here, shit like that, I think that kills the idea of frozen shock phase. Frozen shock phase is a very specific type situation. And all of us have believed, well, I didn't believe it, and a lot of you didn't believe it, that her initial, that was said, Ethan and Xana were in the room together, Kaylee and Maddie's room. Yeah, of course. How they don't see that? Come on, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Let me go to Rolo. Excuse me. There were 3 blood DNAs at the crime scene. Well, thanks for letting us know, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate you letting us know. 3 blood DNAs at the crime scene. Same 3 under Maddie's nails. None of them belong to Maddie, Kaylee, or Brian. Now there's another one found on her nightgown, unidentified, also not BK. Yeah, they have no BK DNA anywhere other than the touch DNA on the knife sheath, which we went over touch DNA. It's not reliable. You know what I mean? I find it hard to believe that they're going to use DNA evidence when there's so many other DNAs. And look, to me, when we're looking at a murder, the DNA under the fingernails should be the first DNA looked at. You know what I mean? I don't understand why the touch DNA on a knife sheath is the DNA that they're looking at. They were all dead in blood. How do you not see that? I'll get to you in a second. Spence says, I still don't think he could or done it in 9 minutes. Get in his car, no blood. I mean, you could kill him all. You could. I mean, you know how long 9 minutes is? Get into a cage and fight someone in 5-minute rounds. And then don't take a break. Do 2 MMA rounds back to back without taking a break. 9 minutes is a long fucking time. 9 minutes is a long time. And I don't think most people understand that. And if you don't believe me, go over there and stab your pillow for 9 minutes. I bet your arm wears out. 9 minutes is a long time. So much has been made up about this crime, but yeah, I agree. Many different people, says Salty. MB says, damn, we doing this now? My notifications suck. I agree, I'm not doing the made up shit. It's enough. Stick to the facts, damn it. Yeah. Mystical says, if we knew what she told Adam, I think the case would be solved. See, I think that's one of those things that people hang on. What did you tell Adam? Everything. And they're like, that has to be involved in the case. I don't actually think it has to be. It could just be a coincidence. I get it. A lot of people are like, there are no coincidences. But I would like to know what she told Adam. No doubt. Robert Land said, Ethan and Xana were in a room together, Kaylee and Maddie in the same room. How they don't see that? Come on, man. Well, of course. But what's up, Gobbles? The beautiful Gobbles is joining us. How you been, beautiful? My theory on this, right, is everything's dark. Well, would it be dark at fucking noon? Would it be dark at noon? I want you to think of something. Think of every place in that house. I didn't see, like, I could be wrong. I didn't see curtains anywhere. Maybe blinds. But if you remember, you were able to see right into the kitchen and see, like, they didn't seem like they cover their windows too much. And I say that for a reason. Oh shit, Gobbles sent 50. Thank you, Gobbles. Gobbles hit us with a banger today. Thank you so much, Gobbles. Let me get your name on the board. Thank you so much. Were you surprised, Gobbles? I'm doing a stream over on the True Crime channel. I figured this is a big enough topic to talk about over here. I'll still do the news channel over there later. Thank you, Gobbles. But anyway, Robert, my take on this is like, I don't, my gut says, well, it was dark, but my common sense says, well, you know it's coming. You know I'm going to start getting them. My common sense says there's going to be light because at noon, there's going to be light in that house. So I am confused why they didn't see it, but maybe that's the reason they called the police is because Xana was on the floor. Maybe they couldn't see over to Ethan. And I guess my question is, why didn't they go up to see Kaylee? But I don't know, man. Rolo says Payne and Blaker both said on PCA that Xana was on the floor upon entering the room. Kathy Mavitt says that she was finally allowed inside hours later. They were all in their beds, staged. Let me ask you a serious question, Rolo. I understand why you would think that. But do you think it's possible that one of them just got their details wrong? Serious question. Because I think a lot of people, they jump straight to, oh my God, it's a conspiracy. JFK came through the tunnels and killed the kids with snack cakes in his hand, shit like that. What I think most people don't think is possible is that these people were, well, dumb. Maybe they just fucked up the reports. Maybe they fucked up. Maybe, you know what I mean? I think incompetence is overlooked in this case. When you see incompetence, like in Delphi, when you see incompetence, like in Idaho 4, everybody's first thought is, oh my God, it must be a fucking conspiracy. No one, like, am I the only one that realizes they're stupid motherfuckers today? Am I the only one that realizes that humanity is stupid? Like, everybody thinks that mistakes had to have been made on purpose, when in reality, they could just be some dumb motherfuckers. They could have just made mistakes. Let's see here. Dope Sosa, Rolo, that's made up. There's no court document that says DNA on a nightgown. Yeah, I've never seen that either. I think it's made up as well. Women don't wear nightgowns anymore. It's 20. You know what? That's valid. And she was with her man. What 20-year-old girl you know that's with her man in a house full of other motherfuckers is wearing a nightgown? This was an incompetent investigation, not conspiracy theories. Exactly, AR. Exactly. And that's the thing, and I think that's the thing with me being a convict myself, is I've seen the incompetence in the courtrooms by the police. See, everybody else is such bootlickers, they think the police and the court system are they're just perfect. And I'm like, no, there's a lot of incompetence. I'll have to go check out yesterday's document drop to see that. There's a lot of incompetence, whether we're talking about the police, investigators, courts, all of this. That's why you got to realize less than 50% of homicides in this country are solved. That's a lot of incompetence. Anyways, Spin says more likely Emma and the black dude. You know that's my pick. But everybody says I'm racist for saying that. I'm like, hold on. There can't be that many black dudes there. And he was just involved in the death. And they sold drugs. You know that's my pick. I'm going with Tyrone every time. You know that. Robert says they were all dead in blood. How do you not see that? Blood everywhere? Well, we don't know if there was blood everywhere, though, do we? Do we know for sure that there was blood everywhere? Everybody's like, what about the blood dripping from the house? Do we know for sure that's blood and not rust or something? You know what I mean? I don't know that was blood dripping out of the house. I don't know that for sure. And guys, have you ever seen someone, now granted, I'm talking about gunshots and shit like that. Now keep in mind, I've been stabbed 14 times. I'm going to be honest with you. All of the blood that was, other than the blood, stayed right here in my shirt until I removed the shirt. All of the blood stayed just soaked up in my shirt. It's not like when I got stabbed 14 times, there was just puddles of blood all over the place. Do you see what I'm saying? And unless you've been through that, like you guys picture a stabbing and you guys just picture like blood splatter, but this isn't Dexter. This isn't some Dexter shit. You know what I mean? The blood will soak up. I was just wearing a Bob Evans shirt and a t-shirt when I got stabbed 14 times. And it soaked up in the shirt. And there was probably drops on the floor, but it wasn't much. I'm just being honest. I don't think the scene was as bloody as people think it is. It depends on where it's not like he was chasing them around the house. Just, how big was the blade when I got? It was in no way a big blade like a K-bar. It was a pocket knife. It punctured my spleen, collapsed my lung. It was big enough to do damage, but it wasn't. But I'm just saying, in general, holes are holes and you're bleeding. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, granted, there's probably more blood in the Idaho 4, clearly. But the belief that there had to have been blood everywhere, slung everywhere, I just don't buy. I just don't buy it. Well, it's not that I don't buy it. We just don't know it. What's up, Upgrade? Brought snack cakes. Well, the snack cakers are coming in. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. To be honest, the PCA and just what the cops think happened, not what actually happened. Yeah, I don't think is. You never know. MB said, relayed a message earlier, being woken by a neighbor, an unresponsive 19-year-old, and same in the case, initial alcohol blame. So much shit people got to understand. Touch DNA. Yeah, of course. Perpetrator could have been on meth. I mean, that is possible. No, the belief that, honestly think the blood was just in the 2 rooms. Exactly. When people say, I can't picture a guy killing 4 people, coffee, no snacks. I'm with you. I got some coffee. I ain't got no snacks yet either. My snacks will be whiskey. Here's reality, man. I don't think you realize that 3 of those people were females. You realize the only real challenge that whoever the killer was, the only real challenge he has is Ethan. And I understand all the feminists are going to get mad at me right now. It's not hard to kill a woman at all. It's just not. And you got to realize, let's just say it was Kohlberger. If you're looking at someone 6 foot tall, fit, Kohlberger's not a small guy, or I assume whoever did it is not a small guy. Any dude that's a regular sized man and above is going to be able to kill 3 women that's sleeping easy. Ethan would be the challenge. And that is why I believe he hit Ethan and Xana first. I kind of believe, he's calling me a fucking nutty bar. There you go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, Ethan would be the only challenge in this entire situation. You got drunk 19, 20-year-old girls. They can't be that hard to kill. They made a big deal, says Rolo, about touch DNA and saying skin or blood DNA would seal the deal. And when it was known about the other DNAs, all of a sudden they don't matter. Exactly. Well, yeah, touch DNA is a very shitty science. Like, it doesn't, to me, it's not. Touch DNA in no situation should be considered reliable. And just to be honest, we all shed daily, all the time. Look, man. If I'm at the store and I touch this, because I'm going to look at it, I'm like, oh, this looks like a good coffee cup, and I put it down, and I don't purchase it, I walk away. And then here Upgrade comes, and he picks up the coffee cup, and he says, you know what, I like this coffee cup, and buys it. My DNA that started off wherever the fuck I'm in the Georgia mountains, is now, what's up, Legendary, is now down in Alabama. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just like that. It happens. Lord Helmet says, hey, what is the dog doing the whole time? Now that's crazy. The dog thing I'm wondering about. Like the dogs sense everything. How the fuck was the dog just not going off? You know what I mean? And imagine being the killer. Imagine being the killer. You're killing Kaylee and Maddie. And this goddamn little fucking dog is sitting in this other room. Every killer in the right mind would go kill the dog. You understand what I'm saying? You got to shut the fucking dog up. But also, let me throw this out there. Let me give a shout out to the beautiful Swanton Sector Jess. What's going on, beautiful? She had tipped jar with 20. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're awesome. I want you to also thank you so much, Jess. Let me see here. Put you on the list. You made the list. It's hard for me to believe. I'll get to hers in a second. What I'm saying is, I want you to think about this. Like, this also could be exactly why everybody got fucked up and why he didn't kill the rest. Because it could work both ways. Let's say he's killing them. And then the dog, he's like, oh shit, this is going to wake everybody else up. So he quickly runs down the stairs. Here's the problem I have with this, though. Because if that's what happened, he would have went straight left, down in the kitchen and left. Xana and Ethan would have never got killed. So this is the problem I have with the dog. I don't think the dog was barking. Which is fucking bizarre to me. How was the dog not barking? Because if the dog would have been barking, like really barking, dogs would have sensed something was wrong. It would have woke up everybody in the house. And if I'm the killer and I'm killing these two and the dog's barking, some dogs don't bark much. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't have stopped at Ethan and Xana's room. I would have headed my fat ass down the stairs and right back outside that sliding door. I would have never saw Ethan or Xana if the damn dog would have interrupted me. You know what I'm saying? No way. Let's see here. Okay, so I think I caught up. No, there's still something. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with you guys. But the whole house wouldn't be covered in blood. I agree with that. A.R. Hayes says it was an incompetent investigation, not conspiracy theories. Agreed. What about the odor? 7 hours. And I agree. An odor in 7 hours would have definitely been there. No question. More than one person did this? I don't know. I believe if more than one person did this, somebody would have already talked. There would have been someone. Listen, anyone that's ever committed crimes, I can tell you now, man, they always talk. I don't know about A.R. Hayes and what history he has, but everybody that's ever done some shady shit will tell you, we do this shit by our damn self. Because the minute you go to do dirt with someone else, you might as well kill them. Because everybody always talks, especially when offered a deal. People, you never commit any crimes with other people. That's how all the ghetto people get caught. They do the whole gangbanging shit and get caught because they're all dummies. Unless the second person is dead. That's very true. Heavy winter clothes, bedding. Did the floors have carpets? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Unless there's law enforcement involved. See, these kind of theories is the ones that I question heavily. Why would you believe law enforcement? So I assume you're saying that the law enforcement murdered them. My question is why? What would make you think that? Seriously. I understand the sugar in one of them pecan rolls is through the roof. But is that what's got you so hopped up to where you're like, it's got to be the cops? Curious why you think it's law enforcement, if that's what you think. But the whole house wouldn't be covered in blood, just contained to the rooms, and that's true. That is true. Let's see here. I hear you, JB, but they were drinking according to roommates, so when you drink, blood thins. That is true. Right, and with organ damage, you bleed out into yourself. Exactly. Rolo says, lawyer, no. God, I love it when you guys bring up other YouTubers. It's so great. Read the state's document from yesterday, and it came from the state about Brian's swab test to other DNA from Maddie's nightgown, and it's not his. Yeah, I got to see this nightgown shit. I got to see this nightgown shit. Robert says, wife says it was dark. Snow makes it brighter. No curtains and daylight. I just don't buy they didn't. Yeah, I believe it's possible they didn't see, like, whatever blood. I think it's possible. It's because it's not like you go in there looking for it. It depends on if they were, I don't know when it comes to that. Salty Gray says the knife sheath is said to be tucked under the victim. Common sense says the sheath belongs to whoever it was under. What the killer is going to be like, hold on, let me get my sheath from under you. I think, yeah. If I was killing, first of all, the sheath thing makes no sense to me. A sheath should be belted. I can't imagine going to kill someone and walking in, la la la, especially when these motherfuckers talk about, vacuums and shit. I couldn't imagine, and think about this. Anybody that's ever had a knife sheath, if I got any country boys in here, anything like that, what's the odds, especially if you're going to go kill someone, that you're going to carry the knife sheath by hand? Do you see what I'm saying? Wouldn't it be belted? Like, it makes no sense to me. How in the fuck, if the knife sheath, like, you're telling me a dude that was going for a PhD, if it was Kohlberger, he just willy-nilly just walked on in there with the knife sheath in the hand, just holding it. That doesn't make sense to me. And none of it makes sense to me. Belted or on the trucks, yeah, it makes no sense to me. Why somebody, knowing that they're going in here for murder, would carry something, anything. You wouldn't carry your wallet. Like, you wouldn't even, what's up, Contessa? You wouldn't even take your wallet with you. You'd leave that shit. I don't understand none of this shit. Let's see here. MB says, it's true, men have the strength to overpower a woman who is tall, just height is truth, but how did they get to see Xana first and not Ethan through his... Here's the thing. Xana was up on Ticker Talker. How you doing, Contessa? Xana was up. I know you were shocked. You're shocked I'm doing a live over here, huh? I figure I'll test the waters over here. See what we got. I think BK was a scapegoat. It's potential. It was snowing until the days after, Robert. Gina says it's hard for me to believe that one person killed 4 people and got in and out in 9 minutes without leaving a trace. I don't buy it. If you're young and fit, I think it's possible. I do. Especially if they're asleep and in a vulnerable position. Think about it yourself. Like, if you're a male and a big male, and you got 4 people, and 3 of them at least is asleep. Do you see what I'm saying? 3 of them at least is asleep. I think that for most people, it would, for most normal dudes, I can envision a scenario where that's easily possible. Yeah, absolutely. People don't realize that when you're in a fight or activity or action like this, time moves so quick. Time moves so fucking quick. 10 minutes is a long time in a battle. Rolo, I just checked. There's no doc drop yesterday. Some dogs don't bark too much. That's exactly right. What's up, Momo? Dan says, Gina, exactly, team of 5 meth freaks with machetes. That'd be crazy. He says some dogs are dumb. Rolo says, I've done 3 prison terms as an adult, 3 187s, reduced, attempted as a juvenile, assault, battery, great bodily injury, self-defense, gang-related, and accidental manslaughter. I know crime, and this wasn't 1 or 2 people. Okay. Robert Land, because he was the only person with DNA. We don't know about that. Someone would talk or brag. Absolutely. Robert Land says snow on the ground, lived in Colorado. That's why skiers wear sunglasses, bright glare. Gobble said, I think it was 1 person and 9 minutes is longer than you think. Yeah, I agree. 2 can keep a secret if one of them is dead. Absolutely. JB, look up Bachet. What the fuck is Bachet? Dope Soul says, agree, Gobble, sit in the dark for 13 minutes, do nothing, you listen to your heartbeat. Yeah, it's a long time. Dog wasn't a closed-in room, but Dog sent some shit, right? Like, have you guys ever gotten like an argument with your significant other and the dog maybe all the way downstairs? That motherfucker will run up immediately. Can run 2 miles in 9 minutes. You a fit motherfucker. 2 miles in 9 minutes. I can walk 1 in 15, but I guess if I could run, my ass could probably run. Yeah, no, I can now. Watch my new drop and see why I don't watch anybody's shit. I don't watch true crime YouTubers at all. Occasionally harsh, but keep going though, man. Maybe they'll. So it took 7 hours for them to not be able to get them to answer their phones, to get all upset. They could have just left the house and been out of range with their phones for all they knew. Yeah. AR says, I've been involved in many multi-perp crimes. Sadly, those who didn't talk always got taken down because others did. Multi-perp crimes always end with someone taking pleas. Exactly. Thank you. Let's see. Wouldn't those young people bled out? Yes and no. It depends on what it depends, and you also gotta assume, you gotta ask yourself, where did the blood leak to? Where did it go? Like, I think people, when they picture this, they picture like some Resident Evil shit, where the blood, there's just this pool of blood that stretches out under the body. It's not always like that. All right, let's see here. Gobble says, I don't believe the Bethany and Dylan didn't see any of the victims. Wasn't there a bloody body behind Xana's door and they couldn't see? I don't know about that. That's just what people have said on YouTube, right? Payne clearly states the FBI never led him to believe Brian's DNA was on the sheep. They only gave as tip 2, looked at a person of interest. Momo says, is it possible someone was there to essay? You mean rape? We can say rape. It's all right to say rape. We can say rape here. We can say rape. We can say killed. We can say motherfucker. We can say faggot. We can say whatever the fuck we want. It's all right. It's all right. It's possible someone was there to rape Maddie and didn't know KG was there. Maddie pulled K-bar and that's when shit happened. That is possible. So you're suggesting that the knife period was Maddie's. That's crazy, right? You can drive your own car to do this and keeping up with your damn car keys while you go inside. That's a good point. If it's Kopaka, the knife is going to be in his web gear. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I don't know if it's a Kopaka or not. The Kopaka thing has always been a different thing for me. Xana was very athletic, backflip. She grabbed the knife and fingers were severed. She was fighting. We don't know that dog wasn't barking. No, we don't know that. And to be perfectly honest, we don't know that the fingers were severed. There's some things we still don't know. There's a lot of things we still don't know. Dope Soul says, I just found the discussion of nightgown in the file from last week. Okay. And it's just case law, not a nightgown in this case. Oh! Thank you, Dope Soul. Thank you. Thank you so much. Dope Soul. Well, you can write rape. You want me to prove it to you, Giro? Everybody type in the word rape. I'm going to prove it to you. You can type in the word rape. It's all right. It's not a problem. I'll get this thing going. Well, I'll do it. I'll start right now. Everybody follow me. Everybody just type in the word rape. It'll show up. It'll be no problem. All right, I'm just showing you. It's not a problem. You can type the word rape. Rape is fine. I mean, it's not fine to do, but it's fine to type. Anyways, thank you very much. See how that works? See how that shit works? Bingo. All right. So anyways, thank you so much for looking for that, Dope Soul. So the whole nightgown thing isn't real. They were using case law. There you go. 3-minute rounds in a boxing ring feels like eternity. Yes, it does. Rolo says DNA was obtained from trash, but threw off everyone that was separating his trash wearing gloves. here's another thing. Did you ever think that donkey rape? We got a good one. We got a donkey rape in the chat room, man. That's Charlie Hustle. Yes. A little bit donkey rape. All right. The whole separating of trash thing, I look at it in a completely different way. Like, I'm an OCD person. Said, thanks for clarifying that it's not good. Well, it depends on if, consensual or non-consensual is good. You gotta realize I'm in BDSM. Like, it needs to be consensual. Consensual, non-consensual. Anyway, that's above some of y'all's pay grades. Anyway, but you can say rape, that's the point. Charlie is going all out. Absolutely. I do that too. I wear gloves. Yeah. I'm OCD. Like, there are people that do that whole recycling shit. You know, and maybe he wasn't doing what they think he was doing. This whole, maybe, just maybe, he threw his bag of weed in there and was searching through some shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Giro says, I've worn gloves to remove recycling from your regular trash. Yeah, exactly. Maybe he was just one of them like really liberal motherfuckers, and he was like, yeah, and he got all anal about it. He's like, my parents, they never, you know what I'm saying? Maybe his parents didn't recycle. He's like, I gotta do this. You know what I mean? I don't know. He said, can run 2 miles. Oh, there we go. I already did that one. So I'm exaggerating a little. It's a little over 10. There you go. Walk around in the house at night with the lights on, especially one you don't live in. Exactly. I used to be able to do 2 miles. Okay. Frat boys on dope. Oops, went too far. I mean, that is possible. There's been a lot of people talking about it. The coroner said it was a bloody scene. That is true, though. That is true. That is 100% true. Then why would they kill 3 other people? Man, you don't leave witnesses, bro. You don't leave witnesses. Munster says, front door left open for hours and it was cold. We don't absolutely know that, though. First on scene stated doors to bedrooms were open, and yet the dog was in the room, door open with no blood on him. Yeah. I do want to say this. The whole front door being open thing, I remember when we because I remember the News Nation report from them that said it. It's actually one of my first videos. I've done 250 videos on this case. But we never got confirmation. What's up, Luna? That front door was open. They said they saw a front door open at 8:30. Yes. But once again, Lori, my position is that I think we've reached the moment where there's so much talking. What's up, Gretchen? How you doing, beautiful? Said free Kohlberger with a... I'll get to that in a minute. There's been so many different rooms. I'm to the point now where I'm only looking at the documents. Because there's so many motherfuckers, man, that just added shit and added shit and added shit and added shit. You know, like, so the neighbors said they saw the door open at 8:30. Did they know? Didn't they know? At this point, I'm just questioning all of that shit that from the past, the like the Reddit post, all that shit. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, probably all this shit is bullshit. Gina BMP was wearing a belt. Yeah, I think everybody started writing rape. That was funny. The homie Swiss roll. Yes, that's right. I'm convinced Biggie and Pac were resurrected in the room and fought to the death. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But Dave Bautista came and helped them. I don't necessarily think Kopaka... See, here's the thing about the Kopaka thing. People just invented Kopaka. Like, there was literally nothing to link Kopaka to any of this, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest about Brent Kopaka. People just... There was nothing to link Kopaka to any of this. People legitimately was just looking around and say, well, this guy, this happened, he's got to be the one that did it. There's not a single thing. Not a single thing. Y'all are fooling yourself if you think that. What's going on? Let's see. Thanks for clarifying that it's not good. No problem. Let's see. So the media made it a bloodbath, clickbait, all. Yeah, the media is always going to do that type of shit. But there may have been a lot of blood. There may have been a lot of blood. Case law, good looking out. I just saw that before this was. Okay, there you go. We got that solved. The city makes me recycle. I'm far from liberal, as you know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. How was there no blood in his car? That's the question of the day. Because once again, he might not have been the one. Be real, that's why this shit is so fucked up. No one wants to be fucking straight about bullshit when you smell it. Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing. I have realized today that, and bear with me, that half the audience is retarded. There was a person in my comment section that literally accused me of saying Brian Koberger's DNA was under Maddie's nails. Anyone that's ever watched me knows I've never said anything of that nature. And they're like, well, you spread misinformation like BK's DNA was under Maddie's fingernails. I said, I will give you $100,000 if you can show me where I said that. Yeah, there is absolutely no fucking way. Like, but what that tells me is the audience, they hear different shit when they hear people. They hear dumb shit. Because anyone that's ever watched a single one of my videos knows I would never say no fuck shit like that. Never say no fuck shit like that. Free Koberger with a purchase of a Happy Meal too. There we go. I wear gloves when doing trash, says MB. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. Military would never carry the K-bar in that sheath. Too flimsy, not to dwell on it. There you go. Rolo says, zoom into the video when he arrives, gets off the plane, an ISP officer make him touch a knife sheath. And, oh, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. This motherfucker said, zoom into the video, you can see where the officer made him touch a knife. Come on, bro. You guys are some creative motherfuckers, but you're just making it up. You don't think it's come on, man. Now you think not only did they frame him, you think that you saw the exact moment when they framed him on television? Say it again, JB. Not only are you saying the police framed him, you're saying that you, nobody else, you saw the exact moment they framed him on television. And you don't think this is a little... You don't think it's a little goober? You don't think it's a little goofy? Who was in the poster pics with a ski mask on like day before having Dylan or a boyfriend? I have no clue, Dixie. I'm trying to remember the picture. I do remember the picture, but I don't remember who was in the picture. I think, if I recall, it was Dylan's boyfriend. This shit needs to be put to bed. If you're still saying Brian is guilty, get a Hooked on Phonics subscription and quit acting brand new. I believe that there's no evidence, no concrete evidence to show that. If I was in a jury, I would not send Brian Koberger to his death. There is only circumstantial evidence, and that's not good enough. When they mentioned his name in the traffic stop, all hell broke loose. First time on chat, been watching you from the beginning. You are straight up. Fuck the dumb shit. Yeah. What's up, Robert? Let's see here. Judge almost slipped with those names. Which names? Rolo, everything you said so far have been debunked. Gretchen says, it's simple. They had the screws put to them. They needed an arrest quick. No, I think we're on the same page here. Brian made an easy mark because he was in the wrong place at the right time. Bingo. 100% agree with Gretchen. We are in a situation, not necessarily where there was any setup, but I think they needed to make an arrest. There was circumstantial bullshit, and they said, let's just make him the guy. FBI did some crazy shit. They didn't look at they didn't show the work. They didn't do any other work with the DNAs, the other DNAs, none of it. In order to get the kids to come back to college that January for the next semester, They had to make an arrest quick. I believe wholeheartedly they arrested Koberger before there was any concrete evidence, and that's why the case is so flimsy. They rushed through it, and that's why the case looks like bullshit. He might have done it. I don't know. But there's not enough evidence to at this point to show that he done it at all. So much bullshit around this case till the documents come out. Exactly. Hitler did say Kopacka a couple times. What the hell did he say it for? What the hell did Hitler say Kopacka for? Does anyone else see the parallel with the Delphi case? Sheath on the bed? No, I do see the Delphi. I do see the comparisons. The same snack cakers that are in the Idaho 4 case were in the Delphi case. They all think it's white supremacists and Batista and tunnels and shit like that. Oh, I definitely see a correlation. Does anyone, and not even close to the wrong place, but 28 miles away, the wrong place, wrong time. No, true. People love to make shit up. I 100% agree. Rolo says, unidentified male blood DNA. Saeed Chick-fil-A, a.k.a. bushy eyebrows from Banfield Row. Play the footage. Painful. Oh, so now you're going with the Banfield kids? They just murder people and they just strolling along in the field. Those kids. Momo, I have read and listened to everything 3 or 4 times. Hitler never. Yeah, I don't recall that happened. I'm sure Brent's name is in documents, but what documents? Like what? Why would he be in the Idaho 4 documents? The first roommate on the phone gets no Oscar. Okay, we're gonna listen to it here, Matt. I think douchebag from Crime Circus did it. Yeah. There's a lot of those theories going around. A lot of crazy theories. They're shitty for sending their friend and roommates to discover bodies they knew damn well. See, I don't think they knew damn well what happened. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and catch all the way up, and I'm going to start doing your comments from, I was behind too far. Matt Molo says, I don't see how a jury can prosecute simply because of the other DNA for every, I don't see how anybody can look at Koberger and that little DNA, knowing that there was all that other DNA there. I don't see how any jury can. But let's be honest, Matt. There's a lot of dumb motherfuckers out here. There's a lot of sheep. There's a lot of bootlickers. There's a lot of people that believe mainstream media 100%. The cops, Gray Hughes is one of those people. Gray Hughes doesn't do any work. He just repeats what the cops say. At this point, even if he did do it, he still needs to go home because they fucked up, period. Yeah, I do think so. I do think that he may have a technicality in this situation. Even if he did do it, I think they got his DNA fraudulently. Rolo says, have you seen the emails from Steve G to certain creators that Brian was a Pullman PD intern? Yeah, I've seen some of them, but I don't really watch other creators. It was Judge that said it, or almost said it. Giro says, touch DNA, seriously, not enough to convict? Like, whose handprint was on the blood? Was it Brian's? Good point. What you think about Saeed running up to the cops to show pictures of the killing? Who the fuck is Saeed? I think that fool has the bushiest eyebrows I've ever seen in my damn life. That's what I think. Judge said Kopacka was discussing evidence, though. That was weird. Said Kopacka was. Okay, I don't recall that. I don't know nothing about no pictures, but I do know those eyebrows give them up as a run for their fucking money. Whose eyebrows, man? Guys, most guys have bushy eyebrows. The eyebrows thing has always been something that's crazy to me. Most guys have bushy eyebrows. I don't know too many guys walking around here with faggot thin eyebrows. I don't know too many dudes that's sitting here plucking and doing. Like, I'm sorry, if you're a dude and you sit there and like, no, I don't know too many dudes doing that fag shit. I just don't. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just don't. I don't. Kopacka, I still don't think any had anything. Yeah, I don't even understand where they're connecting Kopacka with this crime. Cali boys, yeah. Okay, I just can't see it in Idaho. How was it he in the wrong place? Where did he hang out with them? What connection? So far, there is no connection. Both the prosecution and the defense said there's no connection between Koberger and them. Saeed's phone showed someone sitting on the 3rd floor banister outside Maddie's room in blue tarp on the floor. Oh, man, who is this person, Saeed, and what are we talking about? Do you see what I say? People just come with some shit. People just come with some shit. So who told you this and where did this story come from? Whoever said bushy eyebrows, you know, Dylan had eyeballs and eyebrows and all over the walls. And Dope Soul said, I have a genuine question. Why is Ann Taylor using the click activity ads to say that convince someone to make a knife purchase? He knows right from wrong, regardless if he purchases it. I'm going to be honest with you. I do think Kohlberger purchased that knife. I think Kohlberger did purchase it. And I think if they actually... Exactly, Roy. I think that if... I think that's the Amazon. I'm not saying I know for sure. I'm just telling you my gut is they're going... Maybe not purchase it, but was looking at them. Banfield Said, fake alcohol stop. It was not a fake. That was a real alcohol stop. There was people that was drinking. Oh, I forgot. Oh, you're the guy from the comment section that's like, okay, I remember you. Fake alcohol stop. No, that was a real alcohol stop. We saw the footage. It was a real alcohol stop. We saw the footage. Oh, man. Here we go. I don't know who did it. I don't give a fuck either. Oh, I definitely don't. I definitely don't think it was Bry. And even if it was, he needs to take his ass home because they fucked up. Yeah, I honestly don't. That's the difference between me and a lot of these other creators. These other creators like to perpetrate like they're... They want to get to the bottom of the case because they want to bring justice. No, I mean, I don't really give a fuck. I just want to be right. I really don't care. I'm just going to straight shoot with you motherfuckers. 4 people getting offed up in a state that I don't even go visit. It's not that really of a thing. I cover World War III and shit like that. That's why I don't believe it's some big conspiracy. 4 little Idaho college kids is not big enough for there to be a grand conspiracy. Those kids were kicking someone on the grass before they walked off to zoom in. Oh, no, man. No, every time someone tells you to zoom, you know it's some bullshit. I remember there was content creators out here doing that shit before. If you zoom in real quick and you take a look from the left, but you got to get your head at just this right angle, and you cover your eye with one thing, and you put your coffee cup right at your mouth, and then you cook it again, you can see exactly what I saw. Yeah, no. No. If I got to do some secret ninja shit to see what you saw, then it probably isn't what you saw. It's the shit I say, man, I've been doing this motherfucking case for 3 years. You think you're the first motherfucker to come up and say this shit? You think you're the first one to come with conspiracy theories and tell me I got receipts? Or do you really think you're the first one? You think this is my first time involved in this shit? Anyway, man, whatever. I thought I remember Kohlberger's Amazon being, yeah, but there's no proof that was a Dickie shirt. We don't know nothing about that. The boys running the Banfield, the guy on the right, his flannel was inside out. Both flannels are female flannel. Man, you guys pay attention to a lot of weird shit. Their flannels are inside out. Man, you see what I'm saying? Like, you guys are wild. Who cares if their flannels was inside out? Like, y'all's noticed some weird shit. Comes down to if brights were violated. Yeah, the eyebrows don't fit BK. Neither does the height she described. I don't know if that's true or not. It could have just been a mistake. How is it that I sent in clips last week and now the plant drop was stated? Oh, oh, so you altered the case? You sent in clips? Oh, man, look at you go. Maybe we're all wrong. Maybe y'all should go check out his YouTube channel. Maybe he's got it all figured out. They were drunk and out in the inside out. Have you ever been kids drunk? Yeah, no, it's so, the whole Banfield thing to me has always been hilarious. Like, you understand it's a college town. Drunk kids are walking around. You know what I mean? Damn, I'm missing out. What's up, Miss Potts? How you doing, beautiful? The guy on the right, his flannel is a short female wearing Vans. The guy in the middle was extra large. Yeah, but why does that matter? Why does that matter? You're totally right about the snack cakers. Oh yeah, I've been trying to tell you. What made him pick out BK? Someone or something gave out his name. They claim it was the security guard that noticed the white Elantra or whatever the fuck it was. Money buys does it. Everything's fine. Send your kids and your money. If the eyebrows don't fit, you must have quit. Yes. I'm a grown-ass woman and still put shirts on inside out. I don't even know if my shit's on right. I guarantee you my underwear ain't on the right side. I guarantee you, I'm that type of guy. I just hop right. My underwear is typically inside out. Because you know when you go to bed, you kick them off. When I get up, I just grab them because I usually got to piss and smoke and just pull them up and do my thing. They're just oddities from that night. Yeah, I don't care if you bought one K-bar, 5 K-bars, 2, a chainsaw. He wasn't there. I guess. So at least you're wearing them today. Yes. I guess I look at this like this. I also have a problem with people that can't, like, okay, let me ask you guys this. What evidence can you be shown, other than video of him doing it, that can convince you that he did it? Because, let me play devil's advocate for a minute. I think to say he never did it and I will never believe he did it led to the same goofiness we saw in Delphi. If Brian Koberger, here's why I know that, here's the truth. If Brian Koberger confessed tomorrow, just like in Delphi, you would say he was made to confess. Am I right or am I wrong? If Brian Koberger on video confessed tomorrow, how many of you guys would say, no, that's not a real confession, JB? Show me his call or detail record. Yeah, exactly. I just know that Koberger ought to feel proud. All the people that blew up the courthouse up yesterday with emails, well, yeah, worried about there's definitely fuckery in the case. Victim's blood in his car, a murder weapon with, yeah, I agree. But I guess that's what I'll ask. If Koberger confessed today, would you finally accept it? To me, I would. Just like I did in Delphi. Yeah, I don't see how it's physically possible to have any other DNA. Yeah, it's wild to not have any other DNA. Nothing yet. Miss Pachi took the words out of my mouth. If he purchased that knife on Amazon, my mind has changed. I think if he purchased the knife on Amazon, that could be a thing. But remember, once again, that knife, he could have loaned the knife. You're right, though. If he has the K-bar and it's purchased off Amazon, that leans me a little bit more towards, fuck BK. Having done the whole college thing, weekends before Thanksgiving, most students would be partying all-nighters. We partied till the wee hours of the morning and then slept all day, party again. Yeah. If he confessed, I would believe him and say, hurry up with the death penalty. Yeah. I know he's not confessing, but my question is if what would convince you? I'm still 50-50, things don't fit. Yeah. If the circumstantial evidence combined is accurate, as well as he bought the knife and can't produce it and the sheath, he's done. Yeah. Kaylee's last call, 252, body cam. Oh, God, we're doing the Bam Field again. Sketchy, the whole video. I never thought. Yeah, you're talking about her last calls to her boyfriend? I never thought he ain't involved. I just point out what I find there was kids in the neighborhood, man. It's a college town. There was kids walking around drunk. 100%. He can buy as many K-bars as little heart desires. If he wasn't there, he wasn't there. What I'm saying, Gretchen, will you answer my question for me, please? What evidence could be presented that would change your mind? That's what I'm asking. I'm with you. I'm on the not guilty thing. But I'm asking if there's any evidence that could convince you, because if not, you might have a problem. And I do think that in the true crime community, that's a huge issue. That's a huge issue. Nobody ever likes to admit when they're wrong. So much so that the Delphi guy literally confessed to it, and everybody's like, oh my God, they forced that confession. Nobody can just look at it and say, the motherfucker said he did it. It is a game changer if all the circumstantial evidence aligns as well. Yeah. Amanda says, I'm to the point. I don't know who did what, but the sloppy crime scene, the lies, the fuckery of the contradicting statements. Yeah, I agree. While you can hear them running and screaming on the Linda Lane cow, man. It's a game. Amanda says most of the info we knew was from. See that? I think that's also a problem too. A lot of you guys pay attention to shit like Gonsalvez's Facebook and shit. I've never looked at his shit one time, man. Steve Gonsalves is on a flat out grift, and that's where I see it. Steve Gonsalves is getting his bread. Steve Gonsalves has been. He's been rattling the old tip jar the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. Most of the info we video or pic of him there. Done. Oh, man. We can buy as many pizza cutter chains. He still didn't do it because he wasn't looking there. It's hip to have underwear backwards, JB. Bro, some of your audience can see evidence in their state of Batista in the tunnels. Yeah, I agree. And I think that's my problem with majority of the don't understand why the community don't understand why DM didn't check on the roommates. It doesn't make sense. Maybe she's young and she's dumb, man. I think it's very possible. How they know it's a K-bar? Good question. I mean, I think they're just going off the sheath. Sai is saying that he's using advanced timing records. That's for the phone network. I hope he does, man. Like, man, make no mistake about it. Whoever done this shit, I hope they get the death penalty. But I'm telling you right now, with the evidence presented, if I was in a jury, I couldn't do it. I couldn't send Brian to death. Ray has always testified for law enforcement officers, right? This is the first time for defense. Don't be surprised when y'all find out this is the same case. The same case as what? Well, that was my thought. Did someone place the sheath as a red herring to make them think it was a K-bar? I mean, that is possible. People stepped the fuck up for BK's ass yesterday. I hope someone lets him know. What do you mean yesterday? What do you mean they stepped up for him yesterday? What am I missing? I have two friends who are police officers. They will personally state lack of details to crime by investigators are the number one reason for cold cases and false arrests. Yeah. I'm saying who put their hands on that. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, I don't know what the fuck Gretchen's talking about. And who should, like, am I missing part of the conversation? All right. Damn sure you can't convince me he did it because the evidence isn't going to show it. Okay, now you're just being, she's just a crazy one. Crazy ones always have the best snatch, but she's just a crazy one. I can clearly see it. She's stuck in her zone. So there's nothing like that type of shit. That's just nuts. That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I mean? You can for people on the internet who on a case where there's a gag order to be so stuck in their position on a case where there's a gag order and we don't know everything. It is wild. To say, nothing, not even a confession will change my mind. You don't know shit. We don't know shit. I mean, we know a lot, but there's a lot of shit we probably don't. Like, they may have the murder weapon. That would be fucked up. What if they have the murder weapon and it came from Amazon? The same serial number is the one. I want you to think about this. What if, just what if, they did find the murder weapon in that lake or whatever, and it happens to match the serial number of the fucking whatever was bought on it. Like, there are ways I would believe Koberger was guilty. She explained his DNA being on the sheets, and we brought it on Amazon. That's all it does. That explains it away. Oh, okay. Yeah. I put all my money in. They were involved in some way. The Banfield boys? Nah, I don't think so. So anyway, you could tell by Gretchen's and kind of craziness, she's probably a fun person to hang out with. Well, if you're a guy, you know what I'm saying. You know, they got the best. They got the best. All the shit happening much earlier during Banfield. Yeah, I don't understand the connection with Banfield, but it is what it is. He has a public defender. Why hasn't a private attorney stepped in this case pro bono? There's no way I'd face the death penalty with a public defender. Yeah, I wouldn't either. And why isn't the parents doing it? Why ain't the parents selling their house for them? That's crazy, right? Sometimes it's just you against the world, though, bro. Sometimes it's just you against the world. PCA said Brian, FBI phone data, Tupain said Brian wasn't in the area during the crime. Yep, he says he has a different opinion. We'll see how that all works. Dylan called the driver because she wanted to get the fuck out of Dodge. That's possible. I think the roommates are pretty much in the clear. I'm open to guilty or not guilty and justice for the citizens. But my God, we need justice too by the people we're supposed to trust in law enforcement. Yeah, this is where I have a different position than a lot of you. Because I've been involved in the system, I already know they're full of shit. I already know that there's a lot of incompetence in the courts and the police and the detectives. I know how corrupt the jails and prisons are. When you're dealing with like people making $10,000 a year like in the damn jails and prisons, you know how easy it is to corrupt them? I mean, not $10,000 a year. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all. Somebody like in the prison, CEOs making $10, $15 an hour. You know how easy it is to corrupt them? A confession that matches the evidence. This is crazy, man. I gotta admit, though, Gretchen would have to be a hell of a girlfriend. Hey, baby, I cheated on you. I just wanted to let you know. When? I think it was Tuesday, and I went to McDonald's and met up with a chick. And no, you did not. Stop lying. You did not cheat on me. The Tuesday night at 4:45, you were sitting here eating dinner. You're lying. You did not cheat. That did not happen. Baby, I'm telling you, I cheated. I may have the time wrong or the day wrong. You did not cheat. There's nothing you could say that would make me believe you cheated. Nothing. I'm like, I guess I didn't cheat. I guess you're right. I think they cleaned up everything earlier. There are a couple tubers who have the video. Of course there are. Students sitting outside earlier than 12. Hoes would be locked up instantly in terrorism. Gobble said, see that the home, there's a couple random people with some footage of it. You got to ask yourself, is that footage real? Is that real? Steve C is a woman, like you said, it's all about them. I mean, I don't know if he's a liar or Rockham's razor. What's the simplest explanation of the murder and surviving housemate's strange behavior? Occam's razor. In a house that was a party house where people came in and out, someone that had previously been in that house to party or conducted a business deal such as drugs. Probably came back to do some damage. See what I'm saying? Occam's razor does not lead me to believe that some nerd up in Washington did it. You want to know the truth? Somebody going for his PhD and shit. Occam's razor says to me, there's a party house, there's drugs involved. As someone that used to sell drugs, I can tell you, that's probably what happened. What's up, JP? That is why we never saw the removal of the bodies. I don't know about that. It was very simple. I saw them put up the little umbrella thing to prevent us from seeing them remove the bodies. Does anybody remember that? Where they had that little fucking, like, thing over where I'm pretty sure I know when they took out the bodies. Why do you think they were murdered for I'm thinking maybe drugs. Yeah, to me, Occam's razor said this is a party house, drugs, partying. You know what I mean? Yeah, there was no only. Yeah, the OnlyFans was just people on the internet hoping that. There was just people that saw how fine Kaylee was. The white tin thing, yes. OnlyFans, the whole OnlyFans thing was just a bunch of people saying, I hope that Kaylee's got some OnlyFans. Shit. That's all that was. That's all that was. There was never no OnlyFans. All of us guys were just hoping there was an OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Men are there are kids, and they spent their 10 years kicked down. Let's see here. Yeah. My position. At this point, I don't care. Even if he just still did it, they should better luck next time. Yeah. My theory for today is that prosecution's Ashley Jennings may be the box demon. What? Man, I did the story on that box demon shit. That was a wild shit, right? You missed all my other comments. I listed 5 or 6 things that would change. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, it was going fast. Courthouse got shut the fuck down with phone calls and emails because everybody wanted to make sure he weren't getting fed more bullshit. My point, JB, I would want Gretchen on the jury if I was a defendant. People see what they want to see, and yeah, I 100% agree with that. You misordered hit. I don't know about that, and because I will not. The people, there's 2 things. Like the cartel motherfuckers, those people that were making them theories from day one. I'm like, stop it. That's not happening. I truly believe. I saw the timeline change from 2 to 3 to 2 to 4, then 4 to 5 in the story before the arrest. And yeah, I don't think BK unalive. Why can't we just say killed? Why can't we just say murdered? I don't understand. Why do we got to make chat so gay? Can everybody in the chat please type killed or murdered so we can show these people you don't have to type unalived. You don't have to be gay. You can just type murder. You can just type. Oh, I thought you can't say it. No, you can say it all the time. Watch this shit. Killed. Murdered. You can even say rape. There we go. Killed, murdered, rape. Murderer, killer, raper. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, they just got blocked from saying killed. Right. Murderer, I see murderers popping up. Yeah. All those Aryan Knights are, man, it's not any, it's definitely not no goddamn white supremacists. That's another thing I'm tired of. It's not the cartel and it's not white supremacists. Trust me. Those white supremacists got better shit to do than go and kill fucking college girls. It just is what it is. They knew the timeline and the day of the girls were interviewed and their phones cloned, causing cell bright. Cops can lie to the public to prevent suspects of thinking they're on them. That's true. JB, I agree with you. I mean, Liz did so many things that should change my mind, except I haven't seen one of them. Liz? Who the fuck is Liz? Definitely drugs is total. I think drugs is the probability. By the way, or it could be. I don't think the Aryan Brotherhood did. I don't believe the Aryan Brotherhood did. I'm tired. You guys have blamed white people in both cases. I've sat and watched you guys do it in Delphi and on this. Stop with the white supremacists or the boogeymen. Stop it. It's dumb. It's fucking dumb. They didn't do Delphi and Idaho 4 and all. You can tell when people got a specific boogeyman. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to let you guys hear this fucking. I'm going to go smoke, man. I'm going to let you guys hear this 911 call. When I come back, we'll focus on the 911 call. I can give a reasonable response for the blood on the handrail. If HJ touched a victim to wake them up, that's a good point. That's actually a very good point. Using my software to turn this up for you guys. My point with all of this is I believe, look, I like the theories, but there's a lot of you got to remember, I've been here since the very beginning of this case. The very beginning, there was the cartel theories. Then there was the other Jack theories. If I see evidence, I'll gladly tell him to sit and spin. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm the same way. I got to see evidence first. I got to see evidence too. Right now, there's not enough evidence. Of course, we saw when Brian Koberger got off the plane. We all saw it. You're not the only guy that saw the video. I saw y'all gonna have JB drinking before noon. Yeah. 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 Look, man. Here's the thing that fucks with me. Is when people know we've all see the same thing, and then they're like, if you look real close, you can see Jesus in your Cheerios. I don't see Jesus in my Cheerios. You just gotta, look, man, you gotta play it again. You gotta look at it again. Look, we've all seen the thing. And what you're saying, I want you to think about the concept of what you're saying. You're saying the police framed Brian Koberger and they did it on camera. Oh, he thinks Brian Koberger's a police officer? He thinks the police framed Brian Koberger and they did it on camera when he got off the plane in Idaho from Pennsylvania. He said, if you look carefully, you'll see the police had a knife sheath in their hand. They grabbed Koberger's finger and made him touch it. Like, they don't even realize they're... It's like seeing somebody slobbering and drooling all over themselves and beating their head against the wall, and they don't realize they're retarded. But hey, lunacy type shit. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I feel for the snack cakers, man. I feel for you motherfuckers. It's like, because I realize there's something genuinely wrong. I'm going to go smoke, man. I'm going to let you hear this 911 call. What's up, Justin Mom? Did he relapse into drugs? Now, that's possible. That's the very possible. But took off when killing started. He didn't kill no... I can't wait for your commentary when trial comes. Oh, it's going to be great. Based on the PCA and lack of evidence, Mr. Koberger should have already been released. I agree. And the fact that they grabbed the DNA in a faulty way. You're wrong. Just go to the court. FBI has never said that in court. Yeah, a lot of the times they make up the shit. All right, I'm going to let you guys hear this. I'm going to go smoke. I'll be right back.
11:55 a.m. 42 seconds, November 13, 2022.
911 location of your emergency.
Hi, something is happening. Something happened in our house. We don't know what.
What is the address of the emergency?
1122.
What is the rest of the address?
Oh, Kings Road.
Okay. And is that a house or an apartment?
It's a house.
Can you repeat the address to make sure that I have it right?
I'll talk to you guys. We live at the White, so we're next to them.
I need someone to repeat the address for verification.
The address, 1122 King Road.
And what's the phone number that you're calling from?
What's your phone number?
And tell me exactly what's going on.
One of the roommates has passed out, and she was drunk last night, and she's not waking up.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night. Yeah.
And are you with the patient? Okay, I need someone to keep the phone, stop passing it around.
Can I just tell you what happened pretty much?
What is going on currently? Is someone passed out right now?
I don't really know, but pretty much at 4 a.m.
Okay, I need to know what's going on right now if someone is passed out. Can you find that out?
Yeah, I'll come. Come on, but we gotta go check. But we have to. Is he passed out?
One moment. I'm getting help started that way.
Okay, thank you.
Right there is where I think whoever the dude was saw blood, saw that they were dead. Right there. When he said, get out, get out, get out. That sounds like a dude trying to protect the chicks. Right? That sounds like a normal guy. Men are protective. That sounds like a man saying, oh shit, I just saw some shit. You saw the other dude. The other dude, you heard him hyperventilating, panting, something of that nature. And then this guy, clearly, what's up, Kim, was like most dudes would be trying to protect the women from seeing some gruesome shit. Every dude that's an actual dude in this room would do the exact same thing. If I'm there and we're on the 911 call and they tell us to go check and see, and I go in there first and I see it could be blood, it could be whatever, my first response is going to be get out, get out, get out. You know what I mean? I'm not going to want the ladies to see this. Every man that's an actual man in here would do the exact same thing. It was a genuine reaction. Absolutely it was. 1,000,000%. That's a genuine reaction. This whole call is genuine, period. When people say the call's fake, I just assume you're retarded. I let the women that are retarded stay in here because retarded pussy is still good pussy. But when the men say it, I'm like, where the fuck is your sense of logic? Murder, woo. She said murder, woo. You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth. I'm sorry, but as you and everybody knows, they're in on it. No, everybody doesn't know. That's just some shit you made up. Not everybody knows that the roommates are in on it. This weird belief, and this feeds into your delusion. When you're saying everybody knows that they're in on it, you assume that everyone, actually I'm willing to say 90% of the people paying attention to this case do not believe the roommates are in on it. That retarded pussy good though. It is good. It is good. And I'm going to prove it to you right the fuck now. We're going to do a poll. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you right now that most people do not agree with you. And I haven't even polled this already. Was the roommates in on it, or was the roommates in on it? There we go. We're just going to put it right. We're just going to put it out there. Was the roommates in on it? I put the poll there. There we go. Click the goddamn poll. You will find out that not everyone agrees with you. Not everyone agrees with you. So this thing that you say where everybody knows they were in on it, can you show us some evidence that they're in on it? Can you show us some evidence that they're in on it? Any at all? They were up texting back and forth. I agree. 4 a.m. is a general reference of time, not a picture of a clock. Yes. Well, the number of believe the girls were in on it, that is insane. And you see why I'm calling them snack cakers? These motherfuckers, I'm telling you. This is like their thing. I'll prove it to you. I'm not watching any of you YouTubers. When I get done with this stream, I'm not going to think about true crime the entire rest of the day. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not a woman. Florida, greetings from Germany. If you listen carefully, the guy that they went, this check says, oh my God, exactly. Shout out to the beautiful Germans, my people. Thank you. They have my serious empathy. Yeah, at some point you have to feel bad for them. At some point you have to say, oh man, these people went through some shit. To believe that these girls committed this act or was in on it is bizarre. You can hear it in their voice. That's not acting, man. That's not acting. Just because 10 hours into the call is unacceptable, that doesn't mean they did anything. Some people just don't fucking react to things how you would react. There you go. Orion Maiden in the chat. Hello, exactly. Dozum, no, the state says he was not in the house at 4 a.m. State says he went in after Xana was on TikTok at 4:13. That's wild. I don't think they're in on it, but I think they know more than they're saying. Yeah, I mean, they might have hid drugs and shit. Then who's the real narrow mind? Man, I've been doing this case for years. You new YouTubers that's got some new footage that you made up or whatever the fuck you're doing does not impress me, bro. That doesn't impress me. I don't live in the true crime world like a fucking woman. I watch sports. I drink beer. I get my dick sucked. I don't have time to sit here and no. So no. I think they honestly didn't know what to do, just like the prosecution case. Everyone, over their head. Yeah. But it's a reference of time. It's not closed-minded. I've already been through all the footage and done everything for years on this channel. Look at the day this channel started, and then look at the videos. Look at how many Idaho 4 videos I have. Period. Angela said, the roommates can be stupid. The response can be what we all consider inappropriate without being in on it. Thank you, Angela. Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. When the dog was so called out in front of the house, right outside Bethany's bedroom, that's what you sound like. When I'm sweet, that's exactly what you sound like. Like you're sitting here, like I want you to think of what you're telling me you're doing. You're telling me, the one that's late to the party, that you're breaking down videos and you're, you know what? Go ahead. Show me, link me the video to your, I'll tell you what, we'll break it down. Link me the video that you have of him getting, link me the video to the video that you have of him being set up by the cops with the knife sheath on camera when he gets off the plane. You're the one that said that. I'll tell you what, I will do what I normally don't do. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just go ahead and send me the link. Just give me the link. Tell me where to find it. Do I go to your page, Rolo, Molo? Is that what I do? Rolo, Moto? Hold on, let's do that. Let's do that. Rolo, Mota. Let's go see. Okay, let's see what this man's got. All right. Oh, man, this ought to be good. By the way, I want you to understand, all this shit that you're putting up, you've put up in the last month. All of us covered this 3 years ago almost. I just want you to understand. Let me give a shout out to the beautiful Just a Mom and the beautiful Amanda who sent 10 and 5. Thank you. I just want you to understand, everything you got here, everything that you've just put in the last 6 months, this is all shit we have done for years on this channel and on all these channels. No, I want you to show me the one where he gets off. I want you to show me the one where he was set up by the police, because that's the one you've been talking about. I understand your grip, bro. I understand what you're doing. And I'm all good with that. Let me add the 15 here. Thank you so much. I understand that. I know exactly what you're doing, and I'm good with that. But what I'm saying is, don't sit here and say that us people that have been involved in this case for years. I don't want to play the audio from Linda Lane. You said they were set up, and you said you got the video. You said you got the video of the police having Brian Kohlberger touch the knife sheath. Can you tell me which video that was? Can you tell me which video you have of the police setting him up? You said you had it. I want to see the video of him getting off the plane and them setting him up. That's what I want to see. If you could show me this, I will gladly say you were right. But I'm paying attention. This is one of the only channels that speak about the case with common sense. Yeah, I've been doing it for 2.5 years. And then this guy that just got into the fucking game 3 months ago wants to act like he knows some shit we don't know. I'll tell you what though. Tell me which video it is. You're the one that said you had that footage. Of him getting off the... Give me a minute. Sure, not a problem. By the way, to any of the other snack cakers, feel free to subscribe to his channel. His name is Rolo Mota. If you're one of these people that like these grainy videos and shit, like you see this shit, you like this type of shit, go ride it out. Go fuck with him. Go fuck with him. I'm not trying to hate on your shit. The new one. So the new one's got the plane getting off the plane. Let's see. That's the lane. That's all the lane. I don't see any airport. I'm looking through it. I don't see any airport. This is all just Linda Lane. Okay. So we're not going to do it. We're not going to show me the plane. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to listen. We've all seen Linda Lane footage. I understand Linda Lane footage is new to you. We've all seen Linda Lane footage a million times. And did he start his video out with what's cracking or some shit? Is that what he started out with? That's fucking fun. Let's go ahead. Let's see. We got Gobbles, Jess, Just a Mom, Amanda. Yeah, let me also ask you, are you I hear a little Taiwanese. Are you Taiwanese? Serious question. Number one, JB, I'm disappointed you're so gullible. Oh, I'm disappointed you're so fucking snack cakey. Listen, especially when the audio just switched from female to male breathing on. Yeah, it's a. Are you trying to tell me the fucking 911 call is fake? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That the 911 call is fake? You people are fucking nut jobs. The 911 call we've all just heard, like it's a Mexican motorway ain't got. Yeah. He said he ain't got shit. Yeah, 911 is not questionable. It's not questionable at all. Yes, there is redacted parts like people's individual phone numbers. No, I was just curious. Is he Taiwanese? Is he a lawn care specialist? I'm just curious. I check things like that because it adds to credibility or lack of. I listened to that beginning part of the 911 call and the audio. The tears during 911 were the fear that came, with no logical explanation. Almost 10 hours to call 911 is unacceptable. It is unacceptable, but it could just be they were drunk and passed out and scared. They could just be drunk and passed out and scared. But this weird thing that people do, where they're like, oh my God, you believe it's real? Yeah, I just listened to the call. If you guys believe that everything's fake, it's the Who's Papa Rogers. We're going to do the Papa Rogers thing, huh? Okay. Okay. So, all right, let me go. Let me go take a look at your Who's Papa Rogers at the end. All right. We talked about that shit years ago. Let's see here. Who's Papa Rogers? I'm looking at you. I don't see a video that says, Who's Papa Rogers? Hold on, let me look through your shit. Why do you got unalivings in your title of your videos? Why do you do that? Just curious. I'm following from Trinidad and I'm not a Tyrone. I wasn't talking to you, Carol. You clearly are a dummy because I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Rolo. You think I was asking you, you think I was asking you who has their picture on their fucking, you have your picture on your goddamn name. You think I was talking to you when I said that? Fucking, I don't even know what to say. Anyway, let me look at Carol real quick. Whether I make sure it's well worth my time or not. Yeah, Carol. Oh, Carol. Yeah. So anyway, anybody know I was talking to you? Congratulations on your theory. Congratulations on your theory. Yes, the 911 call is real. If you don't believe so, good luck with that. All right. But anyway, back to what he was saying. Let's go back to what he was saying. Let's look for his thing where it says, I'm looking. And this is the only time I'm looking at this shit. How many theories you got? How many theories you got? Just curious. Yeah, I don't see what you're talking about. 90% of the people falling in this case also think DNA under the nails was his. Yeah, I don't. But they never said that. They never said that. They never said that the DNA was under there was his. I don't know. Those people just make things up. That's the problem with the majority of this community. Like what Rolo's saying. He said he's got video of the police touching Koberger's hand to the sheath. And I told him, if you can show me the video, I'll play it right here, live. We'll play it right here, live. Anyways, the coroner said I wouldn't have saved them. If they were males, they would have been cuffed, stuffed, and buried 2 years ago. No one would have heard the name Koberger. If who were males? Swiss Row, yeah, the new one will do, just play. I don't want to play your videos. I'm not a fan of your work. You just want me to play your videos. I asked you to show me what you claimed you could show me. Now you ain't showing me the shit. Shit. I understand. I understand. You're trying to make your name. You're trying to get people to hear you. You want me to play your shit. But I don't want to go watch the goddamn Linda Lane video that I've seen 1,000,000 times. With just some new motherfucker's commentary over telling me what he thinks he saw. Shit. You said you could show me something. You clearly lied. It's that simple. Why would the mainstream media be playing fake 911 audio? Exactly. Good point. I believe one of the victim's parents was speaking about this exact 911 call in News Nation. Yeah. Angela says, imagine all this going down, being afraid for your life. Exactly. For your life, and all they can offer you for protection is Idaho's best. No thanks. Exactly. So anyway, that's all I'm saying, bro. A lot of the people come with these theories, man. And like I said, well, if you're not here for that's great. But you said that you had video of them setting Koberger up with the knife sheath. You said that, not me, bro. You told me what video. I just looked at your whole list. We're gonna do it one more time because this is getting played out. I got shit to do. Okay, just go ahead and say the name of the video. I'm looking right now. How far we go down, we going. Tell me the name of the video. I'm looking right now. Thermal body heat detector. That would, no. Then he wrote it unalived again. I don't understand why these people write unalive. True unalivers. Like, it's so weird. Yeah, he's the one that said the video. I'm looking for what he's talking about. Go on videos. You on late. I'm on videos right now. This shows every video you got. You've only been here a year. I know how to use YouTube. I've been doing it for 19 years. Would you like me to click on popular or oldest? I'm on videos. I've been on videos the whole time. What is the name of the videos? I've been here. I'm right here. What is the name of the video that shows Brian Goldberger being set up? What do I think the exculpatory? Who's Papa Rogers? That's not here. All right, let me look again. Who's Papa Rogers? Was it a live stream? Did you? No, you don't have any live streams. Who's Papa Rogers? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll why don't we do it this way? We'll just type in the word Papa. Let's see if it shows up. There, this one. Okay. Who's Papa Rogers? Now it's 21 minutes long. What am I looking for here?
Yo. What up, everyone?
What am I looking for here? We've seen all these messages 3 years ago. Okay, so this is going to be this is when he gets off the, okay. So you're going to have us watching some sort of, you're going to have us sitting here watching video with resolution that's 240p? Is that what we're about to do? Is that what we're about to do? We're about to watch some footage in 240p? All right, so what am I looking for?
That's what
He said the end. He said the end. Okay, let's see. They said, well, that's where they got DNA from. Let's check it right here.
Like, come on, there's no logical explanation of
What are we watching?
or anything they should be doing right there. Like, as soon as he landed on the plane for them doing all that, you know?
What are they doing?
Wiping shit down, you know what I'm saying?
No, we don't.
And at the same time, when they're doing this, Peyton Maury on the side over there just looking around everywhere, seeing if anybody's watching this. Look, right here. Look how they're all looking on there to see if anybody's looking at I mean, he's trying to beat on that low key. Right here, you're gonna.
This is where he did it.
Be able to see the knife sheath clearly.
Oh, we can see the knife sheath clearly.
All right, let already pass. I think right there.
Bruh.
Right there.
Right there. Can anybody see the knife sheath clearly? Right there. I'll leave this up to the people. I'll leave this up to the people. Yeah, it's like watching a video with my glasses off. Yeah, no, this is a content creator. This is the new kid on the new Idaho 4 content creator. Rolo Mota. I know, Amanda, we're watching the dumb shit right now. What do I think the exculpatory evidence that they speak of with BF? I don't know. I wish I knew, to be honest. It may be something that she's claimed. Is I want to see he could have had the knife sheath, but he also could have had a piece of glass and shoving it up his ass too. Yes, exactly. Shabazz says, what an idiot. What reason to do something no, they didn't wipe anything. Stop, man. Stop. Come on, man. You come on, man. How can you see anything? Because you can't see anything in the video. This is like some Betamax shit. This is some of that Betamax, like that. This is the lowest resolution of a video I've ever seen in my life. He got one of them Obama VCRs and shit. I'm not playing no more of it, man. We can't see it. There's nothing to see. Everybody here agrees with me. Banfield boys aren't suspects. No, they're not. Man, bro, I'm not playing that no more. I stopped it right where you wanted me to stop it. Right where you said we could clearly see the knife sheath. Film from a Nokia. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right. Play it, see him wipe it. Could be a knife sheath, could be a Snickers bar, could be a cup of coffee, could be shackles. Something sitting on the fence is a good place. Yeah, sitting on the fence is something. Yeah. Why would I wouldn't follow him if you paid me? Yeah. Look, bro, I ain't gonna knock your hustle. Bro, I seen it when you played the video. Look, I ain't gonna knock your hustle. He was wiping a booger on his clothes. Could have been anything. Exactly. I ain't knocking your hustle, man, but you talking to a veteran in this game, bro. You ain't gonna convince me of that bullshit. There's plenty of these snack cakers, though. I know, trust me. There are people that's going to subscribe to you right now. I promise you. I promise you. There are people right now that will go subscribe like, I knew somebody knew the truth. I swear to God. There are people, I didn't say this is what they were doing, but you missed the point, Rollo. It could have been anything. You're the one that said it was the knife sheath, and you said right here you can clearly see the knife sheath. Yeah. Oh, I 100% guarantee there's going to be a couple to slide on over there. Yeah. There's going to be a couple, 100%. They're like, he knows the truth. He's got it right here. You can clearly see it plain as day. It's all good, though, brother. Where's the knife sheath? That's what I'm trying to see. I clearly can't see it. I don't... Right. I can't fall over those channels because I just realized I don't understand sarcasm, and that's a prerequisite for any channel I'm watching. Yeah. Oh, they're not being sarcastic. Oh, no, they really believe all that shit. Like, Rolo's been in here talking about it for like a while now. He really believes. Okay, here the 911 callers attacking the victim in new video, clear as day. Bro, I got the 911 call. Do you want to hear the 911 call? I got the 911 call. I don't need your version of the 911 call. I got the actual 911 call. I have the actual 911 call. I don't need like a bootleg version. Who would plant evidence with a microscopic DNA sample? It's so stupid. Yeah. Kim can't understand a word you're saying. Yeah. Look, bro, I wish you the best out there. I do. I don't try to knock no new young YouTuber trying to get it. I don't. He said, bro, Rolo, you're special. No, he wants to make us to watch the new video with the 911 call. Like we ain't got the 911 call. I watched this very closely quite a few times. The video is blurry, but just go back and find a better version or copy. Oh, okay. So you're saying that they did a knife sheath too. Told you. You won't have no problem. And I want to direct all snack cakers. Can go, feel free to go to Rolo's channel. Seriously. I think you guys would have great dialogue. Not 911 call, it's the same voices attacking victims. Oh, attacking victims. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay. You say this is the latest one? Where am I going to find these voices at? Where am I going to find the voices? This is my last one. He said, PSA, all snack cakers get exit the building, you're fired. All right, where at in this am I going to see or hear? Because I'm not watching this whole goddamn fucking 13-minute video. Show me where on here I can hear people attacking people. Turn it up. No, it's all right. It's all right. He said, no more Rolo. Marco, no more Rolo. No more Rolo. Anyway, I'll wait for him to tell me where. Anyway, damn, I'm late. the show. Wish I was here earlier so I can comment on some stuff. It's all right, John. Oh my God, not the awful. I hear the attack on Linda Lane nonsense. Skip 20 seconds. All right. All right. So we're gonna hear some action. Let me turn the volume up on my end. I'll be able to boost your volume, so we'll be able to hear it. Let's see what we got. You guys ready? You guys ready? What are we hearing here? You even got names and shit. This motherfucker's even got names and shit. I'm done. This motherfucker has names connected to the voices. No, I agree, Gretchen. I don't know who's Gretchen talking to, though. She acts like we're in here saying... She acts like we're the guilters in here. Most people in here, Gretchen, believe Kohberger's innocent. Like, I don't know who Gretchen is talking to most of the time. They were attacking them during the call. Yeah. I don't know what the hell this was. I feel like you just posted some shit over this video because we've all seen this video, and you didn't even just do it. You got names and shit. I want you to understand. You have not only got this audio, but you've added names to it. Like, you know these motherfuckers. How did you come up with the names to them? Serious question. Names in cursive too. Oh yeah. Oh no. He got it. He got it all looking good. Look at you. At what point did you say, "Oh man, that's Quinn"? That's Quinn. That's not during the 911 call. No, I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what he's talking about. He just want to get people to his channel. Yeah, you can hear the same on other videos. On other what video? Okay, I'm done. All right, man. This is why JV show. Hey, man. Damn straight, I would lie to my whole life about innocent till proven guilty. Land of the free of my... Who is Gretchen talking to? Guys, I can't be the only one that's seeing this. Nobody's arguing with Gretchen, right? I don't even see anybody argue. I don't even see anybody arguing with Gretchen. We're all on your side, Gretchen. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I've dealt with plenty of the YouTubers like this. Yeah, I think she is talking to herself. I hope not. But anyway, I always feel so much smarter after. Especially when I come over here to this one. The politics channel, we're all just, doing our thing, right? She may be running behind on video. Yeah. This is like Royal Romo Rock match. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, hey, to all the people that like that kind of shit, go subscribe to Rolo. That's fine. Shout out to him for making this so goddamn interesting. But I do think we're going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. I do want to say thank you to everybody who tipped jar. Thank you to everybody that didn't. It's Royal Rolo. Yes. Rolo must be in on it if he knows who. Yeah, it's good. That's a good theory. What's up, Lauren? I was driving and I couldn't comment. I've been listening for 20 minutes and just blown away by the stupidity. Yeah, later on, legendary. What's up, Lauren? How you been, beautiful? It's not fake 100%. No, it's all good, brother. It's all good. But you didn't answer my question. How did you know whose name it was? How did you know that was Quinn? You just made it up, right? Just tell me the truth. You just kind of guessed it was Quinn, right? I get away with what you... Now you get why you stay away from here? Yeah. He that laughs last, laughs harder. Bro. You just got into this community, and how many times do you think we've seen people like you, Rolo? You think you're like the new detective and shit in this community? I want you to really think about this. You're not in someone else's chat room that just started doing Idaho 4 videos. Do you understand what? Yeah, I'm gonna be doing World War III update later. You understand what I'm saying? We've seen people that do this, that pick apart every pixel and say you gotta zoom in. You understand what I'm saying? We've been dealing with people like you in this community for 3 years, bro. And longer. We understand what you're doing. We understand that you're happy to be here and start analyzing everything. But, bro, we've been through this shit before. And every last one of us has been a waste of time. Trust me, we've been through the whole zoom in every pixel. We've been through all of this. If you listen real close to the audio you heard 3 years ago, we've been through all of it, bro. But good luck with it. I just won't be watching it. I gave you your shot, though. I gave you your shot. I gave you your shot. And anybody here? Okay, G, you had the audio here, the same 911 voices? Oh, you're saying it's the same 911. You act like we know who each person was on the 911 call. So now I want you to think of the logic you made. You say it's the same voices as on the 911 call. And you know the names of them all as well. You see what I'm saying? Is it possible you're just theorizing and you're wrong? Did you ever think about it? You're just theorizing and you're wrong. You were very generous to him, actually. Yeah, I think so. Here when they scream Xana and Ethan. Well, I'll see y'all on this channel with a live stream in 2026. This was your 2025 live stream. This was at like 1 a.m. or some shit, Rollo. Yeah. You guys know me. I'm just joking. I will be back to do more lives over here. I'm going to give you guys one once a week. I just heard someone say, Xana, of course you did. Of course you did. Of course you did. I heard someone yell, Rolo just did. Oh, you said something now, fool? No, we're all still laughing at you. Nobody heard it. That motherfucker said, something now, fool. No, nobody agrees with you but the other one that already knows who you are. The snack caker that's here with you, Catherine Love. Salty Grace hit $4.99. Thank you so much. Catherine, the Catherine chick, she agreed with you. She's the only one that still agrees with you. Does everybody else that just heard that, did that sound like the 911 calls? The Taiwanese are showing? Yes. Thank you so much, Salty Grace. That motherfucker said, what now, fool? He said, what now, fool? He said, what was my politics channel? I got a few of them, man. I didn't hear. No, we didn't hear Xana. I do watch Rolo. I watch everyone. Yeah. Is there anyone else? No, I didn't hear Xana. Did anybody else hear it? All right. Is there anybody here that doesn't? All right. Okay. Later on, I love you too, Gretchen. You look good, baby. You look good. All right. He said, keep playing. Look. I'm not going to keep doing it. He said, sup, fool? Are you in your mama's basement? Clearly. You can't tell by the audio? You can't tell by the audio on the videos? You can't make out what it says. All right, so, look, man. Rolo, is he full of shit? Yes or no? Is Rolo full of shit? Yes or no? He said, break yourself, fool. Yeah, exactly. It's all good, Catherine. It's all good. No, I mean, I'm not knocking Rolo. We just have been through the Rolos before. We've been through it all before. It's not really new. We've been through the Rolos. Is he full of shit? Yes or no? And then we will get out of here very, very soon. I've got all kinds of channels, though. All you got to do is go to my home screen on my YouTube, like right here. Hey, the beautiful Kimberly has joined us. All you got to do is go right here. And then scroll all the way down. You'll see some of my channels down here. You'll see some of them down here. All right, let's get back to where we was at. Yeah. I heard Xana's a few times as well. Poor Kaylee. There you go. Ro has a good imagination. Yeah, he does. Of course he does. Absolutely he does. I ain't got no animosity towards him. I just think we've seen the Rolos before. We've been there and done that. Don't get me wrong though, Rolo. There's a lot of these housewives and shit that'll still subscribe to you, still zoom in on every pixel right there with you, bro. Right there with you. I made it to the big dog. What's going on, Timmy? Well, we're about to get on out of here though, Timmy. Hope you're doing good, brother. Nice surprise catching this live. Thank you for all the laughs. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I love you. I will see you guys soon. He said Rolo's bullshit. Thank you for your time, entertainment, and common sense. Thank you. Rolo, man. Just fucking with you, bro. I'm not gonna subscribe, but I do appreciate your work over there. Thanks for giving us some good laughs. And thanks. Thanks for giving us a portion of this. Look forward to all your videos, JB, but I think I missed the co-burger pimping thing everybody speaks of when they speak of you. Can you share? I don't know, man. All I said is co-burger. Back in the day, co-burger, look, man, co-burger's plenty of pictures with co-burger and women. Everybody thought co-burger was an incel, and I was showing pictures of him with women and shit, and I was like, no, co-burger's pimping. That's what they're talking about when they say that. Kohlberg, everybody calls Kohlberger an incel. I feel differently. There's plenty of pictures with him with women. Kohlberger gets some pussy. So Kohlberger's not the incel people thought he is. He said, I sub, I ain't no hater, G. I hear you there. I hear you. But anyways, I'm going to get up out of here. You have a good one. Appreciate you. Peace out.